charming King Ahasuerus reigned over 127 lands, from Grandma's house to the castle in the sky. One day Ahasuerus threw a charming party, as long as Rapunzel's hair, so that all his little subjects could celebrate him and get a glimpse of his charming face.
Welcome to King Ahasuerus' party. You are here to enjoy our charming king. The rules for eating magic apples is no restrictions. Oh, and the only other rule is no scrambled eggs. Our king hates scrambled eggs.
Welcome, Rapunzel. Charmed to see you at my party.
I'm charmed, Your Majesty.
Where is all the food? I was promised food. Don't look at me. I'm just Queen Vashti. Do you like my new collection of mirrors? Do you enjoy smelling my charming new perfume? It was imported all the way from the top of Jack's beanstalk.
Act jealous.
Oh, wow. You're so...
Why, thank you. Queen Vashti Dumpty. She's the biggest egg in the carton.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
My beautiful egg, my queen, who is almost as beautiful as I am. I want you all to see her, and then you will be even more jealous of me than you already are. Dopey, bring me my queen.
No, I shall not go. I will not stand under your command.
The king and Queen Vashti sat on the wall. The king and Queen Vashti had a great fall. All the king's daughters and all the king's men couldn't put Vashti together again.
What is this I hear about my Vashti?
I hope you like scrambled eggs.
Actually, I don't like scrambled eggs.
Dopey did it.
But what shall be done, according to law, to Queen Vashti for trying to serve King Ahasuerus scrambled eggs?
Queen Vashti has not only against Your Majesty, but also against all the peoples and all the officials and all the provinces of King Ahasuerus. The queen's behavior will make all wives despise their husbands. When the wives think how King Ahasuerus ordered Queen Vashti to be brought before him, and she tried to serve him scrambled eggs. Mop Vashti up from your floor and give her crown to another more worthy.
Proposals approved by the king and the ministers. Dispatches were sent to all the king's provinces by all the king's dwarfs and all the king's men. And the very next day, Ahasuerus decided he wanted a brand new queen.
Please, oh please.
No.
But Grumpy, I want one.
Oh, fine. But how will you find a queen at such short notice?
I don't know. I'm still so mad about those scrambled eggs. Yuck. Scrambled eggs. Everybody should know that porridge is the new thing.
You love porridge so much. Why don't you have a porridge making contest? And the one who makes the best porridge will be named.
What a great idea. I'm so glad I thought of it.
Well, to build up the excitement, you have to give it a catchy name.
How about Iron Wife? Persia's best porridge.
No.
How about Stirred?
How about we just call it Porridge Wars?
Genius. I'm on fire today.
And so the search for new queen was announced. A Jew named Mordecai lived in Shushan with his niece Esther, who had golden curls and great porridge making skills.
I'm so nervous to compete in porridge wars. I wish that somebody would help me. Who are you? I'm your fairy god sister, here to help you. Then who is she? I was hoping you wouldn't show up.
I'm your other fairy god sister, here to stop you from listening to her. She's your bad fairy god sister. I prefer evil, whatever.
I didn't know that fairy god sisters could be evil. Well, once upon a time, you find fairy god sisters like her all the time in fairy tales.
But they cut me out I caused too much trouble. It was awesome. Good riddance. Do you remember the tale of Cinderella? She originally had 2 fairy godmothers.
Well, you know what they say. 2 fairy godmothers is better than 1.
Interesting. I didn't know that they said that. They don't.
What's up? This is Rumpelstiltskin, and welcome to Porridge Wars. Not just any Porridge Wars. We've had wars all over Persia, and only the finest, most competitive porridge makers have made it here tonight, to the grand finale. Tonight, we'll find out who will win the golden spoon, wear the golden crown, and who will eat their porridge on the way home. But first, let's meet the judges. Tonight, we welcome back Gothel, best known as Rapunzel's mother. She's difficult to please, she's tough, and always remember, mother knows best! And now, let's give a big Porridge Wars welcome to the Pied Piper, who's come all the way from Hamlin to be with us tonight. Before we bring on the finalists, let's take a moment to remember all the worthy porridge makers who tried so hard to make the Empire's best porridge and failed. Like the little engine who really couldn't. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep, and we found them in her porridge. Fortunately, tonight's porridge makers have already proved themselves. Let's welcome to the kitchen little Miss Muffet, who's gotten off her tuffet to cook for us tonight. Are you excited to be here?
Oh yes, I know I am the best. I've been making porridge since I was 2.
And now let's give a big Porridge Wars welcome to Cinderella. We know you danced with King Charming at his ball before, but are you really confident tonight?
Confident, of course. Hurry up and let's get this thing going. Of course I'm confident. My fairy godmother gave me special porridge making powers, but only until midnight.
And last but definitely not least, we have our final contestant. Her family came all the way from the home of the 3 bears. Let's give a big Porridge Wars welcome to Esther Locks.
On TV. Get used to it.
Esther Locks, I notice you're not using the brand new golden pots King Ahasuerus provided. What are you going to use?
I'm using my own pot that I brought from home. It's never been washed. That's how my porridge gets its unique seasoning.
Boo! Oh, boo yourself. Don't be rude right in front of the Rumpelstiltskin.
The kitchen is stocked, the judges are ready. You've got 20 minutes, and your time starts now. Is that there? That'll be interesting.
Deja vu. Easy on the butter.
No, butter up the judges.
Instantly inedible.
Time to start cleaning that porridge. On Porridge Wars, you are judged 50% on taste and 50% on presentation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up and clear.
What? I didn't get any time to make my porridge.
And now let's meet our guest judge, the one, the only, the charming King Ahasuerus.
Oh, my fairy godmother. It's King Charming.
First up is Cinderella.
This porridge is interesting. I'm not so crazy about the glitter. It takes away from the seriousness of the competition.
This is a big sloppy bowl of porridge. It would be very stupid to leave it lying around. It would attract rats. In fact, it's only suitable for rats.
Too hot.
What? No, it's supposed to be.
It's okay, honey.
Well, Cinderella, I'm not sure things are looking too good for you. Next up is Little Miss Muffet.
Definitely not from Stop and Shop.
I have to say, this porridge is amazing. The texture is perfect.
perfectly suited for a sophisticated palate such as mine. The curds and whey are the perfect way to bring out the earthy green flavor.
Too cold.
What? My porridge is delectable. Well, little Miss Muffet, it looks as if you've impressed somebody tonight. And last, and possibly least, Esther Locke's end. Her bowl.
Go get him, champ.
I hope you like it.
This porridge is disgusting. What is this? Lox? Are you trying to poison me?
Thank you, Esther Locks, for making Cinderella's porridge taste like heaven.
Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Not on my watch. I've got a trick on my face. Not again. What's going on? She's good at this now. Okay, Charlie. You're gonna love it.
And that's a bad thing
Because it's not fair.
Bippity.
What is she doing?
Boppity.
Is that a real spell?
Bam!
Just right.
And I'll take our judges some time to discuss the verdict. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Good evening, Porridge Wars fans. Coleman's Casamore is having a Friday the 13th witching hour sale. All items 60% off. Do you want to smile like a king at Hashverosh? Use Pixie Dot toothpaste. Only $3 fairy bucks. Batteries not included. Is your magic mirror cracking? Isn't it telling you the truth anymore? Come on in and see our fine selection of Zerish and Company mirrors. What about your magic carpet? Is it fraying? Bring it on into our skilled service department. We'll have you zipping around in no time. And remember our famous money-back guarantee. If your carpet is fraying, there's no way that you'll be paid. Come and see these and many other fine deals at Coleman's Cats and More.
Well, my dear, you're a big girl now. Time to go live with your husband. Did you remember to pack your new toothbrush, big Wetwell Cull slippers, and your Betty Bud book? Oh, we're very honest. Did he just say that?
That's so sweet.
It's not sweet. Repulsive.
Yes, Uncle Morty.
Now remember to write, I bought you brand new stationery.
They did 4G in the palace. I can just text you.
Duh.
Well, bye, Uncle Morty. You know, you ought to get the king for all that he did to us. Yeah, all we ever wanted to do was live in the palace. We couldn't stand up here guarding the gates.
Well, bye, sweetie. Remember to use sunscreen.
It was bad enough that we got passive Cinderella gone instead. Sunscreen, me and my friends always put it on, especially inside the palace.
Dumb king didn't even choose our stepsister Cinderella. At least if he did, we would have gotten to live in the palace with her.
You mean my friends and I?
And brag about it. Then we'll never get to live in the palace. And the closest we'll ever get is guarding the gates.
I deserve better.
Well, bye, Uncle Morty.
To get into the palace, we have to get Astrolax out of the way.
The king thinks he's so charming. I wish we could make him look ugly and ridiculous.
Let's dye his hair green.
Hair green?
Huh?
What? We're not that cruel. We should just dye his hair pink.
Hey. If he looks ridiculous, maybe Astrolax won't like him. And then there'll be another porridge wars.
And then I get my chance to be queen?
You? Don't you mean?
I was worried you'd forget it. Dodge that bullet.
Esther Locks, what did I tell you about forgetting your inhaler? Live a little.
To live, you have to breathe.
Okay, but I called to see that 2 guards are coming against the king. They're going to dye his hair pink.
Pink?
Spiel is just not green. Okay, I'll be sure to tell the king.
Don't forget now.
No, Lordy, I'll go tell him right now.
And the plot was investigated and found to be true. They found a terrorist made out of their king for the rest of their lives. This important detail was recorded in the king's Betty books. Sometime later, Ahasuerus promoted Haman, made him more important than anyone else, except for the king, of course. All the king's subjects obeyed Haman's every wish, because this was the king's order.
Yo, Doc, give me a beat. I'm the biggest and the baddest in this town. Got the moves and they got the sound. Give me some steak and the light go. Just need that thing and you know. Big bad wolf and I'm on a roll. Next to the best of the king with the crown. Huffing and puffing the lawyer that's down and the man. He's a man! Hey man, he's the man. You, down boy. Now, roll over. My life is miserable anyway. Now, scratch around my ear. I've got nothing to lose. Not too hard.
Because I'm happy come along if you feel like a roof without a roof. Because I'm happy come along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
You, sniff my butt.
I'm a human. We don't do that.
You do now.
In your dreams, bucko.
Whoa!
Do you know who I am? Yeah, you're a dog.
Burn!
I guess I'm just a cat person.
Zeresh on the wall. How will I make Mordecai fall?
Haman, throw the dice. Pick a date to not be nice. That's the day to kill the Jews, not just Mordecai. It's bigger news. You have to go to the king and bribe him with some golden bling.
The 14th of Adar.
It's Adar. Now go to the king sooner than later.
What if I told you that there's a certain people living above your land who don't obey the king's law?
They don't?
Yes, I mean no. They don't bow to me.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
Well, they also don't think you're charming. It is in your interest to tolerate them, is it? Oh, by the way, I have a handsome gift card to Cauldron's Cats and more. They'll be pleased to re-gift you.
In that case,
Yes.
take this ring in return for your present. You have my permission to do whatever you want with these dreadful people.
Perfect. I'll get rid of these people as soon as possible.
Here's the decree signed by Haman. Poison all the Jews, men and old, children and women, and the 14th of Adar. Then plunder their possessions.
When Mordecai learned all that had happened, he tore his clothes and thrown back. He went through the city crying loudly and came to the palace, but could not enter wearing rags.
I'm sorry, but you can't enter wearing rags. Have a very nice day.
This is the worst.
proper grammar. Just saying.
So sorry, but they won't let me in wearing rags. Would you please deliver this to the queen?
Uncle Morty. Here, bring him these clothes and tell him to come meet me in person.
Queen Esther wants one to put these on and go visit her.
No, I'm mourning. Would you go tell the queen that I asked her to go plead before the king for her people?
Gotcha. Here are the clothes. He won't wear them because he's mourning. He wants you to tell you that he asks you to go before the king to plead for your people.
Oh, doesn't my Uncle Morty know that there's only one punishment for someone who goes to the king without being invited? Does my uncle want me to be sent to the wicked witch in the candy house who will cook me like a schnitzel and eat me?
You go, girl. No.
She doesn't want to go to the king.
Why not?
It was something about schnitzel.
But she loves schnitzel. Doesn't she realize that she's going to be killed anyway and won't escape with her life by being in the palace? Did she ever think she became queen just for a crisis such as this?
Don't you realize you're going to be killed anyway and won't escape with your life from being in the palace? Did you ever think you became queen just for a crisis such as this?
What? Happy? Aren't you supposed to be happy?
Well, I guess Mordecai's right.
You're not going to the king on my watch. I'm not that cruel.
Go to the king. It's for your people. Esther, you'll have to fast for 3 days.
Fine, I'll let you fast, with maybe an exception for a porridge or two.
Go back to my Uncle Mordecai and tell him to tell all the Jews to fast. To strengthen my bonds with the king, and to give me good luck when I go talk to him. Then I'll go to King Charming and see if he's charming enough to let me live. But she did not have the confidence in telling him she was a Jew. So she invited him in a big happy market party. The king obliged.
Oh, woo! We're at a party.
Party's rockin'. Why are you so sad, my dear queen? But first, why did you bring me here in the first place?
How about you come to another party and I'll tell you then?
Okay. Yes, another party. I'm going to send out invitations, buy snacks, help you, of course. Set up a dance floor, photo booth, bouncy house, and a huge pit of glow sticks.
Esther Love's my favorite client. We get to go to so many parties.
You got that right.
Zeresh on the wall. I'm the fairest of them all, right?
Wrong. I'm sorry, Haman. I cannot lie. The fairest of them all is Mordecai.
Mordecai? He's like a flea in a place you can't scratch.
Fine. If you really want Mordecai to leave, kill him sooner, if you please.
But how? I can't think right now.
Kill him with some poison fruit. Then you'll gather up his loot. The king must think that this makes sense, or there will be a consequence.
To the palace I will go.
But what will happen, he does not know. Dun, dun,
Erg, I can't sleep. And the more I toss and turn, I think about how terrible my hair will look in the morning. Sleeping. Give me my slippers, give me some warm milk, sing me a lullaby, and read me my Betty Bible. Sleeping.
Yes, sir. I'll go get the Betty Bible. Which one would you like? Pinkalicious? How the bunny went wee-wee?
like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack. He went up a beanstalk and came back down.
I love this story. It has so much detail.
Wait, there's more. I forgot the epilogue. He's now going by his middle name, Mordecai, and his words saved the king's hair from being dyed pink.
This man must be rewarded. What shall I do for a loyal man I would like to reward?
Loyal. You are too kind. What do I want? I wouldn't mind a gift certificate to Cauldron's Cats and More, and a vacation to Candyland, and the king's clothes, and a few dog biscuits for good measure.
Perfect. Now I'll need a kind, thoughtful volunteer.
Me.
Great. Now prepare all this stuff for Mordecai and serve it to him in public.
Mordecai? That's not what I meant.
Run along now.
I knew it! You blew it! Now, you must convince Ahasuerus that Mordecai is a liar. Otherwise, our plan will backfire.
Wow, this part is even better than the first. But before we get on with this charming party, what would you like to ask of me, my queen?
If your majesty will do me the favor, and if it pleases your majesty.
Say something. Ooh, I prepared note cards just for this situation. Here.
I've had a little time on those. You see, someone's trying to get rid of me and my people, and
You're improvising?
we're doomed.
Look on the bright side. No. No. There really is no bright side. Welcome to the dark side.
I said an evil villain is trying to kill me. If the villain kills me, you won't have a queen to show off.
Who is he and where is he who dares to do this?
The adversary, an enemy, is the big, bad, furry Haman.
I prefer processing. No.
Down, wait down. Ew, get your filthy mess off my silky dress.
Doesn't Haman know no dogs on the royal furniture? A dog. This is designer. Yes?
The poison fruit he's planning to feed Mordecai, the man whose words saved the king's hair.
Nobody eats poison fruit in my kingdom. But Haman must still be punished. Tie a bone to his tail, so he chases it forever. First, dye his hair pink.
No, green.
I get the feeling that we're no longer needed here.
Astrax.
What? Why? The reason we came here in the first place was to help you with porridge wars and your transition to becoming queen. But you're fierce.
Well, I'm gonna miss you guys.
Toodles. Get over here. I love hugs. Thanks. Off to live a peak.
Oh, I'm allergic to wool. Everyone was happy that Haman was stopped and terribly punished, but they still needed to stop his plan.
Now that Haman is not my wingman, I'll need somebody to take his place.
How about Mordecai?
Perfect. Give him the job now.
Well, we still need to rewrite Haman's decree.
That sounds like a you problem, not a me.
But you're my charming prince, and you're so kind and humble and modest and very and kind.
I know. I have the perfect way to solve this problem. You take care of it.
You pesky Jews are no match for me and my followers.
Oh, Mordecai, you catch my eye. Sorry, Haman. Bye-bye.
Sorry, dog.
Well, you pesky Jews are no match for me.
We're gonna crush you.
Yes, we finally defeated the big bad Haman. What should we do now?
We celebrate.
We should do this every year.
Celebrate
Tasted him for all eternity. Mordecai made sure that all over the kingdom, King Charming got a new modeling job, and Esther was the beloved girl for all her people, and they were almost ready to live happily ever after.
How the bunny went wee-wee. Once upon a time, there was a bunny. He went wee-wee and was happy.